Hi everybody, it's Amanda here from Scrimpingmommy.co.uk, and today I've got a really very simple project for you to try, and it's to hold little sweet treats. I'm doing my very first team retreat in June for my little Stampin' Up team that I have, and so I've been playing about with ideas for table favours and little gifts to give to my team, and so I came up with this one today. Very simple idea, and it just holds 3 little sweet treats. These are the ones that I've chosen, but you could use anything really. And we're going to use the Happy Birthday Gorgeous stamp set. It's awesome value is this set. It is photopolymer, so you can see we've got some 2-step stamping flowers there, so you'd stamp that and then you can stamp that over the top, or you can have them separate. You've got 2-step stamping here with the balloon, you've got sentiments, you've got all sorts, 32 pieces, and it is in the current catalogue here on page 77, but the even better thing is this is carrying over, so it's going to be around for at least another 12 months so that's awesome. So let me just put that to one side and give you the measurements. We need a piece of white cardstock, or whatever your choice of colour is. This is thick Whisper White because it's just that little bit more sturdy, and it measures 9.5 inch by 3 inch. All of the measurements will be over on my blog. I always leave a link in the description box below, so don't worry if you miss the measurements. Nip on over there and then write them down from my blog. So we're going to score first of all at 3.5 inch on the long side. Move my cutting blade. 3.5 inch, 4.5 inch, 8, and then 8.25. Okay, and that's all the scoring, so we can move that out of the way. I'll apologise in advance if my lighting goes a bit funny. The sun's making an appearance today. It's in and out and in and out like a yo-yo. I seem to have lost my bone folder. Where's it gone? It's gone. It's gone. It's gone for good. Don't know where it's gone. I'll have to use my hands. So I'm folding into the scar lines. I'm folding them the wrong way. You're supposed to fold into the bump, aren't you? Otherwise it'll crack. Well, pay attention, Amanda. So there we go. So I've scored all of those. Okay. So what I'm going to do on this top corner here, I'm going to use my lovely new detailed, oh, I've forgotten what it's called, but it's new. You might be able to get hold of it next month if you keep your eyes out on the pre-release. Delicate Details Punch it's called. So I'm using this decorative corner one here. I'm just going to it is the thick Whisper White, so it's nice chunky paper. So that's that one, and then this hole here is a little ribbon hole. So let me see where I want my holes, because I want them quite 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I want one there. 1, 2, 3, 4 from that side, and 1, 2, 3, 4 from that side. This is why I love my grid paper. It helps me. So then I'm going to turn it upside down so I can see through the hole to line it up, because I want that, you know, I want it where I want it. So I'm lining it up. I can see my pencil mark there. So put it in straight, I punch, and that's punched there just over my pencil mark, so I'm happy with that, and we'll do the same here. There we go, and then I can just rub those little pencil marks out. Not a problem. Okay, put my lovely punch to one side. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to gently, I'm just folding that over. I've got a little gusset there and I'm just going to gently mark with my pencil where that flap finishes, because I'm going to do some stamping and I don't want to stamp where you're not going to see it. So folding it out flat that way with the decorative piece towards me, we're going to stamp on this section here. So I have mounted some up, and I'm going to use Berry Burst I'm going to use Lemon Lime Twist, and I'm going to bring in one of the new colours. This is Blueberry Bushel. So this is one of the new in colours. So let's see what we can come up with. Right, so I think I'll do my leaves first. So I'm doing Lemon Lime Twist leaves. I'm going to do that leaf there. And I'm just going to stamp off. I want them quite light. Let me just double check where I'm stamping. Yeah, I'm stamping there. So I'm just going to do kind of a random pattern. It is stamped off so that it's paler. So then when I stamp my flowers over the top, they'll just shine through, sort of thing, you know what I mean. Okay, I think I'll just have one here. Oh, that hasn't stamped very good. Let me do that again. One there and one there. Okay, and then I have mounted 2 flowers. So the larger one I'm going to do in Berry Burst, and the smaller one I'm going to do in my Blueberry Bushel. Okay, so Berry Burst first. So 1, 2, 3. I like to stamp in sets of 3, me. I might even go a bit mad and do an odd one in the centre there, but then again I might not. So then I'm just going to ink up the Blueberry Bushel, and I'm going to do 1, 2, 3. I think I will have another. I think I'll have another pink one in the middle there, will I? Oh, that's the wrong colour. I've stamped the wrong colour. That's where this comes in handy. My stamp and scrub. I wasn't paying attention then, and I stamped that in Blueberry Bushel. What a wally. Oh dear, stamp that there. There we go. So let's have a look. I want another one, I think, up here. So just fold that under, because I want another one down here. Just going off at the page, like so. Okay, I'm happy with that. I'm only doing a little bit of stamping. I'm not doing lots and lots. So now I'm going to just carefully just rub those pencil marks out again. Okay. And I'll set that aside to dry for 1 second while I do my sentiment. So I've got some scrap here, and I'm going to do the, I'm going to do the banner here, and then one of the word sentiments, hip hip hooray, I think we're having. So I'm going to do that in the Berry Burst. That is the Berry Burst, yeah. Okay, that's a lovely, lovely shape is that. And then I'm going to put hip hip hooray in the middle of there. Try and get it lined up nicely. And there we go, that's perfect. And then hopefully this punch here, which is the everyday label, is it? I always forget. That's going to line up perfect, which it does, to punch that shape out. Beautiful. Okay, so we can now just bob that to one side. And the other piece that you're going to need is, I have one here, I think this is the right, no, this is the right one. 6 inch by 1/2 inch, okay? And then you need to curve it, like so, okay? And you might want to just round it. I'm just going to do it by hand. Okay, it don't need to be perfect. You could use a punch or something else to round it. I've not done a terribly good job there, but you won't notice it once it's on the back. Okay? So then what we're going to do is, first of all, I'm going to put my ribbon through this ribbon hole, and it'll all start and make sense in a minute. Let me just put that ink away. cut myself a length of ribbon. I'm not totally sure how much I'm going to need, so I'm just doing it by eye. I'm going to feed it through there, and then I'm going to feed it through the other one. And this is the crinkle seam binding, and this one is also berry burst. This is absolutely beautiful ribbon. This one is leaving us, is the crinkle seam binding, I do believe. If I'm completely honest, I've not looked at all of the new ribbons yet. I've been too busy working. So I'm going to try and tie that in a bow. Now the crinkle seam binding is quite forgiving. So you can tie a really messy bow and it doesn't matter because it kind of looks really cool. In fact, probably the messier the better. But I want it to be a bit smaller because I do want to see them corners, them fancy corners. There we go. So I'll just trim that down a bit. We don't want it too big. Okay. There we go. So I've got my crinkly bow there. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to attach, no I'm not, I'm going to do this bit first. So I'm going to put my sweeties in, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put some snail across there, like so, and then across there like so. And if I just carefully attach my bag there and then lift the flap up and just give that a little bit of a press there, that will all hold them sweeties in nice and firm like so. Okay, like that. And then we've got this little bit of a flap here which we can either hold down with a dimensional or a removable glue dot or whatever you like. I'm just going to shut mine with a little dimensional. Okay. Like so. There we go. And then the little handle that we made will go on the back. I am going to put that on with actually red line tape, I think, because it's just that bit stronger. I'd probably use wet glue if I weren't filming, because it's even more strong. And it will hold longer. So just a tiny bit on each corner. Okay. Like so. Got a little bit of blue ink splattered on there, but not to worry. Okay, just remove that tape. Fold that in because it's protruding a bit. I'll just roll it round and like so, and then you curve it and you pull them two bits there like so, and you just attach that on the back like that. If you are worried that you haven't, you know, done it perfectly neat, you can always cover over the back with a little circle punch or something, but that looks alright to me. It looks cute. And we have a little handbag. So now we just need to put our sentiment on. I'm not quite sure where that's going to go. Whether I'm going to put it, I'm going to put it up there. So I'm going to use my little dimensionals. 1, 2, 3, 2, 3. And just attach that to the top. I want it kind of in the centre, so just let me hold it facing me so I can see what I'm doing. There we go. I think that's really cute. I really like that. So there you go, you've got like a little handbag style treat holder. Really easy. Just a little bit of hand stamping, minimal supplies, anybody can do that. All the measurements are on my blog. Go and give it a try. I hope you like that. Thanks for watching. See you soon. Bye.